Let's do a little mind exercise to open up this video. Close your eyes, and when you think of Rockstar, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Is it Grand Theft Auto? Is it Red Dead Redemption? Maybe some of you OGs think of Max Payne. Maybe you think of Manhunt. But how many of you actually think about Bully? Classic one-off Rockstar game, was a massive hit when it launched back in 2006, but has since been seemingly forgotten by the developer. Or has it? Now, everybody has been focusing on GTA 6, but I've been thinking about Bully 2 and all the rumors and leaks that have surrounded it for years. So today, welcome to the page, everybody. Chaos here. We're going over everything we know about Rockstar's secret work on Bully 2, including all the leaks that have come out and when you can expect this to actually show up in your hands. So you let me know in the comments if you'd buy Bully 2 right now if they drop the teaser trailer. Drop a like on the video, make sure you're subscribed, and stick around because we've got a lot to cover. Now, for those who may have forgotten, let me give you a quick kind of history lesson. Bully is an open world game from Rockstar. It launched in 2006 on the PS2, before it was ported over to the Wii, the PC, and the Xbox 360 in 2008 as Bully Scholarship Edition. You played as a kid named Jimmy, that's my name, who gets sent to a private high school, and he has to balance going to class, making friends, slowly taking down the Academy's ring of bullies who run the campus. Now, despite being called Bully, this game is actually about fighting the bullies instead of being one, and the story was filled with all the Rockstar great traits like fun characters, story arcs, open world full stuff to do, but the common misconception to parents was, oh, it's a game about bullying. It's completely the opposite. Plus, since the game was set on a high school campus instead of a massive city like the GTA games, it really allowed Rockstar to get out of their comfort zone and make use of new kinds of mini-games. You had in-game items, weapons, skills, all that stuff. It was a fantastic game. Unfortunately hit with lots of controversy, like I said, from parents and news outlets upon release. They claimed it was encouraging kids to go beat each other up, despite that literally being the opposite of the truth. The game was censored and banned in multiple countries, but it still managed to sell a few million copies, and it was a pretty hefty financial success for Rockstar. Now, obviously, it was nowhere near GTA's numbers, but it was a success. Before we move on, guys, if you get anything from G2A, consider code CHAOS. Get yourself some cash back, whether it be PC games, Steam cards, whatever you're looking for. The link is at the top of the description. Now, believe it or not, there actually was a Bully sequel in development a long time ago, but it was canceled during the Xbox 360 era. According to multiple Rockstar employees, the original Bully 2 was well into development during the mid-2000s, and in 2009, there was even a fully playable demo being presented to Rockstar's higher-up execs. The game reportedly entered full production in 2010, but work stopped after roughly 18 months, and then the project was officially canceled internally in 2013. Sources have claimed that this canceled version of Bully 2 would have followed Jimmy while on summer vacation with his family, but it's unclear what else would have happened or where things would have gone with this. But sometime after this original version was shut down, work completely restarted, rebooted, revamped, and we now have a number of leaks from a series of trusted insiders claiming this new and improved version of Bully 2 is actually closer than you may think. Now, before we get into what we know about Bully 2, I want to point out there was inevitably going to be some people in the comments saying Rockstar couldn't possibly be working on a Bully sequel because they're currently working on GTA 6. While GTA 6 may be a gigantic game that requires most of Rockstar's manpower, it is very important to remember that this is the same company that was working on Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5 simultaneously. Red Dead 2 was in development for 8 years, meaning production started in 2010, 3 whole years before GTA 5 came out. And if that's not enough proof, Rockstar was going full speed ahead on Red Dead 2's development while supporting GTA Online, which that's not a small task either. So while Rockstar doesn't usually like working on 2 major projects at once, that does not mean they're not capable of doing so. And they have a lot of manpower to go into that. All that being said, one of the things that leaked about Bully 2 was the fact that it's actually being worked on by a smaller team within Rockstar, while the rest of the team works on GTA 6, which that makes full sense because Bully is a much smaller scale game than Grand Theft Auto. So instead of taking place throughout an entire city and surrounding neighborhoods, Bully takes place on a school campus. There's a lot less to program, far less manpower needed to make the experience immersive. So keep all that in mind before you go down to the comment section and say in this video that it's all lies because Rockstar is working on GTA 6, so there's no way Bully 2 that could happen, right? Now, we got all that out of the way. What have we heard about Bully 2 so far? Well, aside from the fact that it's slowly being worked on by Rockstar's B team, it's apparently very far into development, and there were even some industry insiders suggesting last year that Rockstar was considering revealing it before Grand Theft Auto 6, which would have been pretty insane, but obviously that hasn't happened as of yet. I guess it could happen, but given the fact that Rockstar is reportedly giving a final deadline on early 2025 for Grand Theft Auto 6, I don't really see them revealing or launching Bully 2 until sometime after that. Now, you may remember a couple years ago when none other than Tom Henderson, one of the most trusted leakers in the gaming industry, suggested that Rockstar was planning on potentially revealing Bully 2 at the 2021 Game Awards as a massive surprise. Henderson also stated that his sources had been shown some material alluding to a reveal soon, and that the game was even in a playable state, but he wasn't sure if he believed it. Now, obviously, Bully 2 was never shown at 2021's Game Awards, and Rockstar has said nothing about the project officially, but since then, we've had other leaks with, I would say, some sketchy sources. Around the time of the massive GTA 6 leak in 2022, we also got what was claimed to be in development screenshots of the Academy map for Bully 2, although since these screenshots didn't come from the same person who leaked all the GTA 6 content, it's hard to validate. It's hard to tell if it's actually legitimate. There have also been a few less trusted insider or industry insiders claiming they have also been told the game is in a playable state and that Rockstar is considering doing another surprise reveal at an upcoming showcase, but nothing has come to fruition yet, so it's hard to tell who's lying and who's being genuine. Now, personally, I think there is a very high probability that Bully 2 exists, but I seriously doubt Rockstar is going to show it off until well after GTA 6 launches, which means they're probably not going to amp up production for at least another year or two. Tom Henderson has a very solid track record with leaks in the gaming industry, so I find it hard to believe that he would say Bully 2 exists without believing him. Frankly, if he believes it, I believe it, because he knows that if he were to put out some bad intel, his reputation takes a hit. However, with GTA 6 being given its final deadline, we think allegedly from Take-Two, I think Rockstar knows they have to finish that project before they focus on anything else, regardless of the fact that Bully 2 is apparently being worked on by a smaller team within the company. GTA 6 absolutely needs to be released within the next 2 years, and that doesn't leave a whole lot of space for Bully 2's reveal or launch, because obviously Rockstar doesn't want to pay or pull attention or hype away from their next big project, but then again, GTA 6 is self-hyped. Personally, I think it exists. I think it's being developed. I don't think it will be revealed until at least a year after GTA 6 comes out. Even if the game is in a playable state right now and close to completion, Rockstar likely doesn't want to cannibalize the hype for GTA 6. So they'll probably just sit on it for a couple years, make some small improvements where they can, and then fully focus on it. Or we go the other end, and it's ready to go, and they drop a trailer this summer, and we get it this holiday season, and then that holds the gap until we get GTA 6. Could go either way, to be honest with you. Let me know what you guys think. Would you be excited for Bully 2? Would it be a game that warrants your hard-earned money, or are you more focused on other stuff? I'll see you guys soon.